Welcome everybody to another session in our run-up to Mobile World Congress. Just really trying to get a little bit of insight and a feel for some of the kind of announcements we'll be making and some of the atmosphere that we'll be encountering at the Congress itself. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Chris Burgess, Corporate Responsibility Director, and Chris is going to tell us a little bit about his area and what it means. So Chris, my first question is, what does corporate responsibility actually mean for those people who may be watching? What does it mean?
That's a good question, Mark. I think corporate responsibility is very much about how Vodafone as a business or any business goes about doing its business on a day-to-day basis. It's about understanding that sometimes people outside of the organisation can have concerns about the way that companies operate. And corporate responsibility really is about recognising that, understanding what people's concerns are, and then seeing if there are ways in which we can improve the way we do our business by changing policy or practice or procedure, and then reporting back and letting people know that we've taken their concerns seriously. In a nutshell.
Perfect, thank you very much. I mean, difficult times right now. We see headlines every day about the economic environment, credit crunch, all the rest of it. Does that mean there's more or less of a need for corporate responsibility?
I think, to be honest, there's never been a more important time to be behaving responsibly as a business. I think with the meltdown that we've seen in the financial sector and all the controversy about bankers' bonuses, there's never been a lower level of trust, I think, by the general public in big business. And I think we certainly don't want to contribute as a company to making that any worse. And I think you also have to consider that just because there's a recession, it doesn't mean that issues like climate change are going away. And in fact, they're intensifying. And anything we can do as a business, either in terms of our own emissions or helping our customers with their emissions, has got to be a good thing.
So, cynically, does that mean it comes down to managing risk, or is it more than that?
I think that's a good question. I think certainly there's a degree of risk management in there, and there always has been and there always will be. But I think it's important that people understand there's a huge opportunity for companies like Vodafone. Vittorio has talked about mobile being at the centre of society's needs, and it's absolutely true. If you think about our products and services, they engender economic development, they build social capital, connecting people with friends and families, and also with important and vital information that they may need for their jobs or health or education. And also from an environmental point of view, our products and services can help others reduce their emissions many, many more times than the emissions of Vodafone itself.
That's great, thanks Chris. So role for our industry to play in helping the country, helping globally to get out of this economic recession. Thanks very much for your time.
Pleasure.